Also, this is played on a real Game Boy. Don't worry about that. This twisted plastic garbage. That's interesting. It's like a Pokemon kind of thing. Super Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins. This game's a classic. But I'm playing a ROM hack version. I don't remember who made it, embarrassingly enough. Also, this game's quiet. What the hell? Some changes to this game. We're gonna have a field day with it. Let me just retitle the stream since we switched games and all that. There we go. I need to play that Snusk Mario game I sent you. What? I'm concerned. What are you talking about? Yeah, this game's really quiet. Let me... Is this volume okay? I really want to make sure. I sent it to you in Discord. I'm gonna have to look at that again. I've been a bit swamped recently because I have some medical stuff I need to take care of, so I've just been like... just been really bad with keeping track of stuff. Yeah, volume is okay. Okay, good. Just let me know when it isn't. So this game was not a Game Boy Color game, it was a Game Boy game, and this ROM hack adds in color, among a few other quality of life features. And it also kind of, it does something I'm a bit iffy on. I played this a little bit on my 3DS, totally legally, of course, where basically it kind of like Mario-fies the game, because the Mario games on the Game Boy were not directed by Shigeru Miyamoto. They were directed by Gunpei Yokoi, I think his name was. And basically what happens is that Mario takes a bit of a detour from what you're used to because of creative differences, or difference in creator. And these games are just weird. And I know that's a very common thing to say and not at all original, but it's really true. These games are really out there in terms of influence. But they're good. Like, for example, this is one of the changes. So in the original Mario Land, since, you know, color isn't really a thing, they had to change the look of Mario when he gets the fire flower. So he gets like this little feather. It almost looks like, it almost gives him like this turban look. And it you know, it works. And I think it in Mario Land 1 there's barely any change at all. So you kind of just have to press B and see if you have the fire flower or not, or the bomb flower as it's actually known. Yeah, no bomb flower in this game. And yeah, no gameplay change in terms of how this works. Like the fire flower thing in Mario Land 1 is terrible because it just bounces in straight lines. And this game, it like works like you want it to. And not even in just a familiar way, it just works. You know, it's like Todd Howard. Also, another thing to note is that the mushrooms are like mushrooms, you know, like the 1-up mushrooms. In the original, they were just hearts. And yeah, so for sake of familiarity, they changed things around a bit. And oh, this game takes me back a few years. I played this game when I was like 12, which is actually not that long ago. I'm like 21. But I was very late to this game. I did not grow up with the original Game Boy. I had the Game Boy Color. I missed out on a lot of good games. I didn't have that many games for it. I had Pokemon Red and Yellow. That was it. I forgot that Todd Howard is an emote. What the hell? Have you checked out any game demos? Steam has... Oh yeah, I gotta get on that. I love streaming like itch.io stuff. I have a T-posing Shrek game on itch.io that I want to stream at some point. So yeah, that's definitely like something I would want to do. I can do like a surprise itch.io stream at some point. They also, I think the fire flower looks the exact same as it did in the original, which is always a little bit off-putting to me. It looks like it's ripped straight from Mario World, which it's probably just based on. Not that there's anything wrong with that, as they would say in Seinfeld, over something totally different, but it's definitely something that kind of sticks out. I have 20 demos I want to check out. Are you gonna stream them? I see that you've been streaming a lot lately. That's really cool. I have to catch one of them. Wait, okay, I can't really check right now, but what's your schedule? Like, when's your next stream? Because I want to catch more streams. This game is also interesting because you don't get extra lives from getting coins. You have a coin count that goes all the way up. It doesn't reset. It goes up to 999. And once it does, you kind of can't get any more. And then from there, you have to gamble to get lives. It's a bit interesting. I don't know. I stream when I got the time. Oh, okay. Feel free to send me a link when you go for it. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, so I haven't really played this much of this ROM hack so far. It's got a lot of bold, bold is definitely the word to use. Bold color choices. Like Mario having a really, really defined outline is one thing that sticks out to me. When everything else kind of doesn't. It makes it pop. Like in a sense that Mario, you can't possibly lose him on the screen. I felt that with the Kirby thing, that even though it looked really good, and this also applies to the original as well, Kirby isn't super defined. He's defined enough, but not super defined. This is just like, whoa. Oh, and look at, like, every object, every interactable object so far is, like, super, like, outlined. Last week I couldn't stream it all because family stuff, but I plan to stream more. Not the best idea to have Joel as your mod for streaming. Wait, does he not have a schedule? I kind of just stole this idea from Roy Boy because Roy Boy was streaming a while back and he said, yeah, I just like started a stream schedule a year ago and I've just like made every stream so far. And I was like, wow, I should try that. I should challenge him. I like this. It's soft colors. They're okay. It's nice. I like the Dreamland one is very on point for like that. If you told me that was official, I would believe you. This definitely has a bit more of like a amateur's feel, which isn't bad. It works. I'm sitting here like I don't want this to come off like shit talking or anything. I just kind of giving my thoughts on it as someone who's played this game a few times in its original state. I just think having color is just inherently nice, to be honest. I like colors. I like art. I like looking at things. There's some... Yeah, you know what? It looks fine. Yeah. He pretty much streams when he wants, sometimes every day and sometimes not for 2 weeks. Wow, really? Yeah, I think with me, I want to have a schedule so I actually do stream. Not so much that people actually start watching. But I know for a fact, you know, if you stream every 2 months... That's definitely not gonna help. Okay, as for this, I always go this level. I don't like the left one. I like the beehive way more. Whoa, this is kind of cool. Oh, that green is really nice against the yellow. You know a game I want to stream? I want to stream Link's Awakening at some point. That is such a lovely game. I want to make a schedule at some point. I mean, I know Twitch likes schedules. Like, if you want to get those Twitch Chivos to unlock stuff, you need to have like kind of a schedule, I guess. So I would rather have a schedule than not have one. But if I'm like, look, at this point in my life, I can't possibly hold a schedule with this, then I'll do that. But so far, I can kind of do that, so let's do it. Plus 9 PM is like perfect for me because the house is quiet in... Everything's just like quieting down in the neighborhood, so it's like easy to stream without getting distracted by like cats meowing outside. Weird thing, but I've been thinking like I think I would like having a cat at some point when I move somewhere. I used to think I wasn't a cat person until I realized, yeah, I don't like judging animals like that. Like I don't, even mosquitoes and stuff. I know that sounds really weird and like hippie-ish, but I seriously don't want to judge an animal like that. They're just doing what they have to do to survive, even if it means sucking my blood a bit. Come on. Oh, whatever. All you really get for that is a bonus, I think. I got my own emotes, I'm happy now. Oh, nice. I don't have any emotes, I think. I guess I could add them, but I haven't really tried. I don't know what I would make into an emote, personally. Maybe one of my Picroos. Like, one of my weirdo-looking Picroos. And just put, like, Fawn on it or something. since I was talking about the Canada stuff, I think I've talked about this on stream, but it's always so damn confusing to explain my nationality to people, because they're always like, oh, you're Canadian, eh? Oh, so you don't speak Swedish? And then I'm like, yeah, I do speak Swedish. In fact, it's my first language. What about it? And then it's like, but you're from Canada. Why aren't you in Canada? I'm like, but I was born here. What's like, that always screws people up. It's like they think like Swedes really don't think that highly of Sweden. I guess I think here's my take. Swedes think that Sweden is so uninteresting, but they look to America and think, wow, freedom land. I saw an American flag the other day and I was really put off. I was like, what? But it's kind of glorified here in the rural areas. People really look up to America. It's weird. Maybe it's common in a lot of like European countries, but I think in Sweden there's this whole culture around it. Oh god. You need to be affiliate, or you can use Ranker Z or BTTT. I don't know what that is. But affiliate, like how much where do I press, or where do I go on Twitch's interface to see my progress towards that? Because I do not know that. Also, this is very tasteful colors here, but they kind of clash with the egg and Mario, and I'm guessing that's because they're like objects, but so is the bird, I'm guessing, so I'm not sure what's going on. I think it's mainly the outlines that are kind of messing me up. You need to have 50 followers and 3 constant viewers. That's it? That doesn't sound too bad. I think yeah. For me, the thing that was scaring me was the whole like, you know, you have to stream 50 hours per week, or like 12 hours in a row. And I thought that was stuff you had to do for affiliate, which is kind of messed up. You know what? We're gonna save this level for last, because that's a special level. And you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna get the worst level out of the way. Fuck this level. Does anyone like Turtle Zone? does like, oh, that's really good looking. I like this. Oh, this is pretty. I like this. Also, that's a straight up from Mario World, those sprites. Well, sort of. The second one looked a little bit different. Yeah, no, fuck this level. This I don't know what they were thinking here. It's just slow and dreadful. And it's not even this level. This level's okay. It's when you get to the next one. Also, is it just me, or does it look like Mario has a backwards cap here? Like, do you see it? Like, it's supposed to go forward, and that's the shadow of the cap. But you could just turn it around, and he looks like TJ from Recess. Italian mustache TJ. Recess is such an awesome show. I remember I watched that with my dad as a kid. It was the only cartoon he could stand, I think. I don't know why Recess in particular. I remember I would watch that with him, and I would look at the evil teacher would show up, and I would be like, "Dålig fröken," which means like bad teacher, like bad at her job teacher, basically. And my dad would look back at me, and he would just repeat the words, but in like broken Swedish, like "Dålig fröken." Just brilliant. I love that. And you see it at the creator dashboard insights and then achievements. I wasn't looking. Great show. Yeah, it's so good. I missed out on a lot of Disney stuff. Whoa, I don't know what happened there. I had like a bunny ears there. I've missed out on so much Disney stuff because when I was like 7, my mom got cable. She paid for cable, and I got Cartoon Network, and I never looked back. This isn't a slight against Disney, but I didn't really like the live-action stuff, and Disney had a lot of that. And in retrospect, I've grown to like that kind of stuff. I like, a friend of mine got me into Drake and Josh, which I never grew up with, actually, because again, when that was popular, I wasn't watching Nick anymore. But I've missed a lot of stuff from Disney. You know, like Gravity Falls and all that. I watched that like a year after it. That was the one I caught up with. I didn't watch season 2 though. I only watched season 1, so I don't know how that show ends, and I want to find out at some point. And with Nick, I missed out on so much stuff. I've been trying to catch up. I caught up on a lot of like mid-2000s stuff. I think my favorite thing I missed out on was Teenage Robot. Fucking best cartoon on Nickelodeon. Don't at me. Or at least season 1. Season 1's really good. Season 2 also has some great episodes, and then season 3 is like, yeah, it's good. It's just kind of like, I kind of just miss when it was just like, weirdo teenager tries to fit into society because, wow, that's me. Also, I'm pretty sure I'm not alone in having that show to blame for gender. Thank you. Based Wakeman. Have you heard this stuff about Drake Bell? No, elaborate. I think I don't want to say anything because it's gonna sound really weird if I say it out loud. So you're gonna have to tell me what's going on with Drake Bell. All I know about Josh is that he's kind of cool. Like Josh is like a gamer. He's cool. Oh, here we go. Oh, what was I saying? Oh, okay. You want some like funny while you're answering. You want 2 funny Disney Channel deep cuts? Brandy and Mr. Whiskers and The Replacements. Not the band, not the Minnesota band with Wait on the Sons of No One or Swinging Party or whatever. No, it's just 2 kids with a funny telephone. And the theme song is not by The Replacements, unfortunately. God, imagine, it would be perfect if the theme song was Bastards of Young. I know they can't get away with that, but god damn it, it would be perfect. Or left of the dial or whatever. Left of the dial. I love the one line in that song that's like, he's singing about like this girlfriend he used to have that's down in Georgia or whatever, and he says like and she's in a band or whatever, and he sings like playing makeup, wearing guitar. That's such a great line. It's so I love that The Replacement, they have such simple effective lyrics and they're really poignant. Like that whole line is just like, yeah, you can kind of tell where focus is on that, and it's not pejorative or it's not offensive. It's not like haha take this. It's just like it's just such a cool line. I love it. Anyways, but that is some weird water. I thought that was bunny ears. Okay, let's read about Drake Bell. News came out. He's a groomer and he escaped to Mexico. I knew about the Mexico shit. I didn't know he was a groomer. God damn it. What an asshole. Now I'm glad he got stuck in the treehouse. That's where he should be. Oh, what the hell? That is really, really crappy. I know that okay, so to switch subjects because I don't even want to think about that. Change his name to something kind of racist sounding. No, it gets worse. It's like it's already bad, and then you make it like -1 point worse. Like you thought it was bad. Okay, let's. Oh fuck this level. Ugh. Okay, you wanna? I talked about this on stream ages ago. This is a deep cut. I talked about this in my Kokoron and J-Key stream, which is really, really old. It's on my main channel, and it's like 3 hours. It's just me playing random NES games forever. And I re-streamed Kokoron a while back. And yeah, I like that game. I didn't finish it though. Anyways, in that stream I talked about Out of Jimmy's Head, which is back from when Cartoon Network tried to appeal to teenagers with shows like that and The Latest Buzz. I think that was the name of the show. And these shows are not good. Their Latest Buzz was really, really boring. It was really, really boring. It wasn't fun. Out of Jimmy's Head is okay, but I think I only really remember like 2 episodes. I remember the episode where they had laser tag in the entire school, and it was like an actual like deathmatch battle royale kind of thing. And then another one where there's an actual like prison break from the school because they actually have a school prison. I kind of like that. Those I remember those 2 episodes. They were good. The thing with Out of Jimmy's Head was that it was like he could basically, the kid in the show swapped his brains with a legendary cartoon animator, so he can see all of these characters. But the creator is out for his old brain, and that doesn't really come into play that often. It's just kind of like a visual gag. It's not really that interesting. I don't know. He changes... His new name is Drake Campana. Oh my god. Well, it's a good thing he didn't move to Italy and change his name to like Drake Bellissimo or something. Oh my god, I can't believe I can't say that. That's not nice. Drake Bellissimo. I live in Tuscany, I live in Pisa, and I eat pizza every day. He moves to Sweden and changes his name to Drake Snusk. Nej, så där får inte du säga. Should I ever do a Swedish stream? I don't want to rip off Joel because I know that he's like the big Swedish streamer who does all the funny Swedish jokes. But whenever he streams like an April Fool's thing, I'm always like super hyped for it because I'm like, yeah, I remember that. Yes, I remember this. Like he was going crazy about Bolibompa on a previous stream and I was like, oh my god. Fucking Bolibompa. I'm sorry. We're gonna have to do some Bolibompa now. I have Bolibompa brain rot. I want to listen to this again. Yes. I can't even snap along to this. I'm laughing. Oh god. I just want to hear the theme. This is a good theme. This is a good stream. Yes, and then this. No, I did it too early. Fuck. Bolibompa. Oh. Okay, so for context, Bolibompa was the Swedish children's block on SVT1, which is like the main Swedish channel. You got SVT1, which has like the news and other stuff, and then SVT2 is for like retired people who are dying. I'm just kidding. SVT2 is so boring. It's got like Jeopardy ripoffs. It's got a few documentaries and like stuff like that, but it's kind of boring. But yeah, Bolibompa was awesome back in the day. It was really, really fun. You got a bunch of cartoons. Wait, I just remembered. What was that? No, what was the... Oh, what was that show called? There was this show that was animated by... It was a French, Canadian, and a Swedish show at the same time. And it aired on Bolibompa back in the day. And it's really like... It has a cult following, but I don't remember what it's called. It's called like Ghoul School, but all I'm finding is like Scooby-Doo. What was that called? Ghost High... No, not that. Ghoul High School Swedish cartoon. Creep School, that was the name. Swedish French Canadian animated series by Alphanim, the Scenery Corporation. Yeah, it was created by Torbjörn Jansson. And it was all written, everything by Swedes, but then it was all done in Canada, I guess, and in France. It only had one season with 26 episodes. I gotta watch this at some point. Apparently it's pretty good. I'm looking at the ratings and it seems pretty good. And I remember this aired on Bolibompa back in the day. I don't really remember anything from it. I just remember the character designs because they are very, very particular. Bully Bumper is a car product you can buy that protects your car bumper. Bully Bumper. I don't even know what it means, honestly. It's just gibberish. I like the dragon in Bolibompa, the big, fat, thick dragon. There was this point-and-click game. I should stream that. I would love to stream that at some point. Creep School is Drake Bug. Oh, no! Let's drop Drake Bellissimo from this. I'm not having any more of his shit. And this is really shitty to find out, but this is how it is, I guess. With weirdos. Bully Boompa. Yeah, I don't want to be like all nostalgic and all that, but I looked at the Bully Boompa branding from like 91. I looked at all these different like versions of Bully Boompa on YouTube, and the 91 version was very crusty. It's got that Stockholm animated feel. If you want to know Swedish cartoons, they're not good. We got Sune. He had a cartoon. He's a famous Swedish character. I don't know what it is with Swedish book characters who are obsessed with women. You got Sune and you got Bert. I'll talk about Bert at some point. I'll have a Bert stream or Sune stream. Yeah, you got Sune and then you got, oh god. So you know Radiohead. You know the band Radiohead? They have that one animated music video with Paranoid Android. That was animated by a guy who did 2 cartoons in Sweden. Robin, which is a very, very racist cartoon. it's really, really not fun. I don't know what he was thinking with those character designs, but no, don't do that. Maybe that was okay in the 90s, it's not okay now, don't do that. And he also did 3 Friends and Jerry, which you might... It actually did air overseas, which blows my mind because it looks awful and I don't think anyone liked it because it's just kind of gibberish, and I was kind of terrified of it, honestly. I look, I'm a believer in like gross out stuff. I think you can be really artsy and fun with that. I like Rocco, okay? Rocco is disgusting. Rocco makes... Honestly, Rocco is more disgusting than Ren and Stimpy. Rocco's got like sex humor in it. Oh baby, oh baby, oh baby. And the that one episode that got banned where Rocco's neighbor tries to fuck him. That was really weird. Okay, I like her. She has this like chain. She has this like really chain smokery voice. She's got like, oh Rocco, can you zip me up? Oh Rocco. Rocco was a great cartoon. They were on fire with that show. The music is hilarious. Like I could make Rocco core at some point. Rocco core music. It's just like xylophones and clarinets going in like chromatic steps up and down. I fucking hate Rugrats so much. I can see the appeal of Rugrats, but I don't like it either. I don't like baby stuff. I don't know what it is. I just don't like babies. I cry myself to sleep every day that I can't get pregnant, but I don't like Rugrats. Oh my god. Oh, this looks kind of cool. It's a bit dim, but... Yeah, I just want to get this level over with. I don't like Turtle Zone. It's my least favorite part of the game. When I see a baby, I want to kick it like a football. What are you, like Kyle from South Park? I have a weird relationship with South Park because I only really watched the first 2 seasons and they're not even that good. It's mostly just like juvenile frick humor. And now South Park is like just like the mega apathy show where it's just like taking the piss out of everything, and it's just like What was that? Was that a squeaky toy in my water bottle? I'm kind of scared. Yeah, I don't know. Don't kick babies though, that's not good. I'm trying to think of more Swedish cartoons. I can't really think of any. I don't think Bert ever had I should talk about this to clarify. So basically there's this book series in Sweden called Sune. It's this kid who just thinks about girls all the time basically. And he's really... I wouldn't say he's dumb, but he's very awkward and just kind of fails at everything. And he has like it was a book series that was really famous, and then he had a cartoon. But the most famous thing with him are the movies. They're still being made actually, but the original, he has 2 movies. I remember there's one for like Christmas and then a summer one. As soon as summer. This thing is kind of infamous and also famous. It's got, it's actually pretty okay. It's just like family goes on a trip and it goes like shit. but it's also kind of over the top with the tumor. At one point in the movie, I know it's kind of like satire, but not really, so it's hard to read it. But there's this one part where they kind of make fun of Swedish casual racism, and it's surprisingly kind of based-ish. Not really. It's kind of interesting. And there's also one part with Håkan Bråkan, which is like Sune's little brother gets run over and he nearly dies. Yeah, it's okay. But then Bert has, he was also like a book series. A really interesting thing about Bert, I feel like Bert is definitely more modern and also a bit more hip. Like the more modern Bert books have anime illustrations by a Japanese illustrator, or I think it was Korean illustrator. I think I got that wrong. Really cool art that appears throughout the book here and there. I've read a little bit of Bert. I think I've watched the show at some point. I know the intro song to Bert is a banger. It's really good. I hate how much I enjoy it. I should play it, but none of the words will resonate. You know what's with Andy? Imagine being. I don't know what that is. You know, we should listen to Bert. This is getting out of hand. Still need to watch the Moomies. Yes, please! Moomies is awesome! Moomies is so weird. It's written by a Swedish-Finnish author, and the books were really popular in Japan. So they got animated there. They also got animated in Sweden, I think, but they didn't really do that well because cheap animation, very, very cheap. The anime studios, on the other hand, Moomins is beautiful. It's really well animated, and the backgrounds are gorgeous. You gotta see those backgrounds. They're just all hand painted. They're awesome. Where's my friend Bert? Let's do mini level. This is a very interesting level. We're gonna see if we can find Bert intro. Oh my god, this is, oh no, I'm being taken back to 6th grade. We watched Bert in class. This is, I can't show this because I have to stream Google Chrome and I don't know how to go about that.
Skit. Jag visste väl det.
No, this is really low. I gotta. No, no, that's way too quiet. Ah, damn it. I'll. There's a Bert without context. That's great. I'll show it some other time. Just look up Bert intro and then take the first thing. Älskade ängel, du. It's really good. What's with Andy as a Canadian, American, French? Oh, that's just a melting pot, isn't it? Cartoon about some teenager who pulls pranks all the time. Wait, it's like Dennis the Menace. Also, is the volume okay? I had to fiddle around with it for a bit. Oh, that's cute. I like that. I'm gonna play Shenmue, but I think we'll hate it. Shenmue is very, very... Oh, Shenmue is weird. Shenmue is very crusty, but it's very charming. If you like crusty and you like controls that hate you, and you like characters that are voice acted by people who've never done, like... They've probably done voice acting, but my god, they don't know what they're doing. If you want to play a game that's just kind of like funny, but it's not... Like, I don't think Shenmue is a bad game. It's very ambitious. But it's really like, you have to kind of like accept that. It's kind of like the same appeal that Oblivion has, honestly. Like, I love Oblivion, but it's a game that's over ambitious and it was good for its time, but now we kind of laugh at. But I still enjoy Oblivion. I still think the Radiant AI is kind of fun to play with. I still think the game itself is fun. Now, whether or not Shenmue is going to be fun for you, I have no clue, but it's got that kind of appeal of like, so bad it's good, but at the same time you're like, oh, this is actually pretty like good for its time. I've only played Shenmue 1 and it was on a Dreamcast. Like, I did not play the Steam version or anything like that. I straight up just played it on my Dreamcast, and I don't know, it was fine. Like, I thought it played fine. It looks beautiful. It still looks good. Only problem is, it's the kind of game you have to play in bursts. At least for me, I like playing it bursts. I haven't finished it either. I need to stream more Oblivion. Oh, I would love that. I think I caught up with your Oblivion stream. But that was like a year ago. So now, oh god, it's really pouring now. One of the things I'm a little bit scared of is going off topic on these streams because I'm so scared that someone's gonna join the stream thinking, oh, this person, they're like, I don't know, streaming a game I like. I'm gonna watch this. And it's just me yelling Bully Boompa. That's a real Bully Boompa moment. If I see like a fat video game character, I'll just be like, whoa, Bully Boompa. That's very... I can't know. I should make that an emote when I become an athlete. Yeah, it's a mug moment. I've never had root beer. I know my dad wanted to get me into it. I'm just like, I don't like beer and I don't like root, so I won't like it. He's like, no, wait, that's not how it works. Also, wow, here's a level that got a great facelift. I feel like this was the level in Mario Land 2 that felt... I would say every other level was fine being black and white. This is a level that definitely feels like it really, really benefited from this facelift because you get more distinguished furniture. Like, this is supposed to be based on like a house. You're supposed to feel like a mouse in a little house running around. And I didn't really feel that in the original too much, at least in this part of the game, the level. Now it feels more like, yeah, this is like, I don't know, sewer or something? The piping? I don't know, I just think, I just feel like this level probably benefits from it the most so far. I'm excited for Pumpkin Zone though. I don't know what's going on with these. They're the weirdest enemy in the game. They just like go away. You can't possibly get hurt by them. They no longer ship mug to me. Oh god, that sucks. I was talking about this earlier, but I got into manga again. I realized I struggle with watching anime, so why not just read manga? And oftentimes the manga is better because of the fact that, you know, production and all that. And so I just said, why not? I got Pokemon Adventures Red, Blue, and Yellow, and that is such a good manga. The art is very, very much chibi like the games, but Mado is a really, really good artist. She makes really good art. I follow her on Twitter. She has this way of drawing noses that is so cute. Every character is just so adorable, and the writer, the guy writing Pokemon Adventures, he really, really pushes at your expectations of what Pokemon is, while also respecting the source material. And I know everyone goes... I hate this person. I don't like that everyone goes on about, oh, it's so dark, the Arbok gets slashed in half. Personally, I'm not a fan of when it gets that dark, because I think, wait, so you can just kill Pokemon? I mean, it kind of makes sense, but at the same time, it's one of those things that I kind of have to, like, you know, swallow. But I like it. I like that it respects the reader in that kind of sense, where it's like, yeah, it's serious, you know, these bad guys, they mean business. And I just love the character. That's the best part of Pokemon Adventures. And really, if you're the best part of your creation are the characters, you've won me over, because that's my favorite part of any piece of media, is getting into the characters. And I just love the characters in Pokemon Adventures. They're so much fun. And there's a few arcs that are kind of rushed. Like, I think Green's arc is a little bit rushed. But she's a very, very Amanda core character. And then God, just like the whole thing between Red and Blue is just so awesome. It's so much better than Ash and Gary, where it's just like they just hate each other. And Red and Blue are like, yeah, we kind of hate each other, but thank you for teaching me this, which is just awesome. You read that and you just feel like, yes, they're learning, they're getting better. I started the Berserk manga. Oh yeah, the author died. Yeah, that was that like a month ago? I know that Berserk is a very, very important piece of media for a lot of people. It's something I gotta try at some point. I would love to just try, like, get a few volumes and just see what I think, or just get one volume and see what I think. But at the same time, I hear Berserk has a slow start. I'll probably stop at some point since it's on you know, it's not gonna get continued. So I wonder if there is like a place where there was an intended ending where I could quit. I don't know if you know anything about that, but I would, if anyone knows anything about that, please let me know. But I also, no! Oh yeah, and this, sometimes the little witch bastard shows up. It looks like something from the Moomins. They try to steal your 1-up. Yeah, I really like, the Pokemon manga, it's really good. I also got the Gold, Silver, and Crystal arc, I want to get that. I think that's when Mato stepped down from, drawing, because she got a hand injury, so she had to hand it to another artist. I've seen the other person's work, and, I like their work. It seems less chibi-y, which I think kind of fits in a sense, because as the series goes on, the readers are gonna mature. So mature the artistry. Not that it's more complicated or inherently better or anything. It's just different. It's just an evolution. I would love to make an adventures video. Actually, I was reading it. I was just thinking, God, I just want to really talk about this on like a video, but. I would want to read at least up to like 3rd, 4th gen or something, because I do not want to spend that video just talking about Gen 1, because everyone talks about Gen 1 because of nostalgia and the fact that that's the most famous adventure. Even from what I've heard from fans, the other arcs do seem better. Food got delivered. Oh, what did you get? Oh, this looks cute. Oh, there's cobwebs up there. I just noticed that. That looks good with color. I also got Full Metal Alchemist because I watched the 2003 anime, and that anime is awesome. But unfortunately, at some point, it just goes hard off of track. It goes off track because the manga is written and illustrated by one person, and yeah, meeting deadlines is hard when you're just a one-person team, I imagine. That's my guess as to why they caught up at the same time as, you know, making anime. You gotta kind of be quick about it, be on schedule. Really, like, way more than a manga, probably. Schnitzel. I accidentally ordered 2. Oh my god, can I have one? Also, you can see here, there's a bonus level over there. I can't get there, unfortunately. You know what? No, we're gonna save that for later. My 2 favorite zones for last. We're gonna do Mario's dick level. Oh god, this looks terrifying. That's the thumbnail. Da, da, da. I'm really excited for trying Full Metal Alchemist, the manga version, because those characters are so good. Such a good dynamic between the 2 main brothers in that. I wonder what other manga I should try out. I know I have a friend who really wanted me to get into One Piece at one point. I was like, there's too many, I can't get into it. I also don't really like the art, but at the same time I feel like maybe my opinion on it will be different now that I'm like more appreciative of that stuff and I can get past, you know, how the artist of One Piece draws the characters. Because I know a lot of people don't like the visual stuff, but I also don't want to be the person who's like, it has to look generic to be good or whatever. Like, it has to look this way to be good. Kind of tempted to try Naruto at some point, because I remember as a kid, I was always like fascinated by it. I was like, whoa, Naruto, like ninjas and stuff. And now I hear that Naruto is like, yeah, it's okay. It's just Shippuden sucks is what I hear. Hourglass-shaped women. Yeah, that's one thing that kind of bothers me, is just like, what the hell? I'd probably be interested up until the time skip, where every female character just becomes like a pair of balloons with legs. Come on now. There. No, damn it. Okay. That's when I skipped. Yeah, I'd be interested in trying Naruto at least. It's I mean, it's popular for a reason, right? It's just I don't want to try the anime. Not doing the anime. Naruto has become so ugly after 2 years skip. Oh, really? It went downhill? I wish I could get my hands on Dragon Ball, because as a kid, I was, oh my god, okay, so I don't know how many people had this experience with Dragon Ball, but I never got into Z. I think Z was on Jetix as a kid, maybe, but I never got into Z. but I love the original Dragon Ball. Like, the original just Son Goku, you have to defeat Piccolo, that's the quest. I know that Z is very different in how that stuff works. I don't really, like, I don't know what the difference, I just thought that Z was just a bunch of fights, but it probably is more than that. I don't know if it's different from the manga, I know what's going on there. All I know is that I like the original Dragon Ball a lot, and I want to get a box set or something, but it's expensive and it's rare because everyone wants Dragon Ball. It's such high demand. But as a kid, I would borrow a lot of the books from my friend, and then at the same time borrow from the library to get like, oh, I've just finished volume 3, now I gotta get to volume 4. I also really loved Dragon Ball as a kid because it's very vulgar and it's got boobs in it and it's got like penises. So it was really funny. I was like, haha, it's a boobie and it's also a penis. And the funny old man. It's kind of problematic looking back, but it's hard to kind of deny that it has a nostalgic charm to it, I guess. I mean, it's no excuse, I guess, but I don't know. I feel like I can't in good faith like give it shit for some reason. I only watch one movie. You should try the Beastar manga. Beastar. I'm mixing it up with the Tanuki Girl anime. I haven't seen that. Is that anime, by the way? Does that have like a manga equivalent? Because I would try that out. That looks fun. If it has a manga equivalent, I would try it out. Or just watch the anime. I hear the anime was pretty okay. Pretty okay. I don't know. It was good, I think, maybe. But Beastar, so that's like, does that have the bunny girl in it? If I'm thinking correctly. Yes, furries. Okay. I have a lot of anime I need to watch. I need to watch Trigun and Outlaw Star at some point. Just these classic 90s ones for some reason. I just like how they're animated, they look pretty. Serious Experience, what's it called? Lane? I remember Sylvie wanted me to get into that. Shoutouts to Sylvie, the second best, like, streamer on Twitch, I guess. I don't know. Roy Boy is the worst. Fuck Roy Boy, he's the worst streamer ever. I don't know why I'm giving him crap. It's for winning against me in Mario Kart, like, once. Demon Slayer, that doesn't sound familiar. But I just realized he's gonna be streaming in 2 hours. I can make fun of him in his chat. Bullet Bill. So you're seeing a lot of these enemies are showing up again in this game, and then you got a lot of like weird ones, like a teddy bear and other stuff. Whoops. Starting to notice 1.5 hours is actually perfect for me in terms of stream time, or like 2 hours. 2 hours max works for me. I think the thing that fascinated me about Naruto, I always love world building where it's like, this is how the thing works. Like, all the ninja moves where it's specific hand patterns and how they correlate. Like, that takes work to come up with, and I like that. It's cool. Demon Slayer, I would recommend the anime because it's beautiful animated hand-drawn. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I know where I would watch it. Because I feel like, God, anime is so difficult to watch because you basically don't have much of a choice. You either support Crunchyroll, who are terrible, or you pirate and no one gets anything and it just kind of sucks. But I don't like Crunchyroll and I don't want to support them. So it's like difficult. With manga, it's just get the thing from the publisher and hope the publisher's okay. Or, you know, you read it online, I guess. Especially if it's like a rare one. I think with Dragon Ball, I'm just gonna have to like bite the bullet going, yeah, I'm just gonna have to go digital. Which sucks because, God, I love how those old volume covers look. Dragon Ball was so good. I miss Dragon Ball. What is it to depressed when I say that? Also, Legos, this is a Mega Bloks. You got Amazon Prime? No. I have an Amazon account, but I don't have, like, Amazon Prime or something. I used Amazon. I did this really cursed thing. So Amazon Sweden is a thing now. They're okay, but they don't really have that much. I use Amazon.com and then I just import, which does cost a bit, but it's worth it if it's a thing you really need. In my case, it was a Tamagotchi, which hasn't screamed at me. It pooped. Wait. There we go. I got this little Tamagotchi. I'm looking for my Connection V3. I have a Connection V3 at my dad's somewhere. Hopefully a V4 as well. If I have a V4, I'm gonna cry because V4 looks really fun. If I can't find a V4, I at least know I have a V3, and V3 is kind of like considered a really nice sweet spot. Having a V4 would be really nice. I actually did get a Tamagotchi on because I had some leftover money. I was like, why not? I'll try it. If you live in Europe, don't get a Tamagotchi on unless you're getting two, because you can't really do much with them. You're supposed to intermarry with your Tamagotchis and basically breed them. It's basically like Tamagotchi eugenics. And oh, I like this reference. My mom told me this story all the time as a kid. And yeah, I just wouldn't recommend it if you're just doing it alone, unless you're getting two. If you're getting two, then you can just kind of play with yourself, and that works. It's kind of like it's like getting two Pokemon versions, but you seriously do miss out on a lot with that Tamagotchi, like another person to trade with. And on that note, you also can't get the app in Sweden. You can do some like fiddling around with that, but I haven't been heirs to do it. I actually did run out of batteries for the thing, and I just thought, you know what? God, I dropped it on my desk. I'll just sell it on like eBay or something. Maybe, I don't know. I'll figure something out. I got it like complete and everything. It's a nice piece of technology though. I might get a Pix if it improves anything in terms of unlocks. I'll go and look at that now. Tamagotchi Pix areas. Yeah, I might get this if I can I can actually do things with it. If it doesn't, and you know, I can't really do anything with it unless I have two or I have the app or whatever. Then I just won't bother. I'll just go back and get the old ones, because the old ones you can just like use right out of the box. You don't have to worry about that stuff. With Amazon Prime, you can watch Teams. Like, oh, okay. I know Amazon Prime has a lot of stuff. I just pirate because I'm not afraid to admit this. I'm playing this game legally, of course. I don't know. Like, I thought that was like a given, but I pirate a lot of stuff, shows and stuff, because availability, especially with anime. Like, I'm trying my hardest to get my hands on these things, and I can't. So what's the point? They're not letting me support them. There's this whole... Actually, no, I can't say that, because then my lore is gonna hate me. But like with shows and stuff, I have to pirate. Fuck Crunchyroll. They're not crunchy, they're soggy. They're soggy roll. I don't know. I can appreciate some of the efforts that they're putting into different things, but it feels like this monopoly basically, and just I don't know. I don't like how they treat the service, in the sense that it feels more like a dumping ground. That's my problem with it. I just kind of don't want anything to do with it. I'd rather just pirate and not go through, like, okay, now I have to pay for this thing, and oh no, they're doing this now, and I never asked for that. I just think if you have like a service or something, and you're paying it for a thing, Just focus on that thing. Just focus on that thing. Don't push it aside for like side projects. That's not good. Oh, Vlad Dracula! I killed him. I put him in his grave. I gotta rewatch, what's that movie called? Young Frankenstein? They've spent a shit ton of money to build. Awesome Age. What? That's. Did they, like, actually say that? Like, okay, it's one thing for, like, a YouTuber with a Patreon to be like, hey, you know, if you donate me money, then I can upgrade my set and I can have a better studio for videos. And then they show pictures to go, hey, look at my awesome crib where I'm going to record videos. And look at all this recording equipment. Cool. That's what people were, like, explicitly told the money was going to. Paying for Crunchyroll isn't paying for, you know, a private person's Patreon, you know? You're paying this publisher or whatever to give you the thing, to give you access to a thing, and they're not doing it, I guess. I don't know. I'm guessing the context behind that is like explanatory. I haven't really commented too much on Pumpkin Zone, but this is probably my second favorite level. Actually, no, it is my favorite level, I think, because this final level is very, very short. I think everyone loves Space Zone, which is good, because Space Zone is awesome. I must have won. I have 22 lives. Okay, shitty thing about the rabbit is that you can't do the spin jump. Only downside with using it, really. Search up Crunchyroll office on Google Image. Do I dare Google? No, why did I Google? Crunchyroll office. I don't know. I had to do something. What? Why? Why is this necessary? I mean, like, to some extent, yeah, like, put nice things there, but this is just going over. It's one thing to have nice offices, it's another to show them off. To be like, hey. That's where the money goes, and I use a shitty Flash player. I used Crunchyroll twice in my life. I used it to watch Yuri on Ice with Roy and Stan years ago. And then the second time, I was watching the anime adaptation of Monster Musume. Which wasn't really worth it because the manga's better anyway. This is... oh god. Oh, look at that pose. Crazy bisexual woman on Twitch talks about monster girls. Help. No, but Monster Musume was okay when it was like being cute, but then when it got like sexy, that's when it got kind of weird. That's like a weird take on like an ecchi manga, but no, seriously, it was really good at being cute. Then it gets horny and then it falls apart because that's where all the like really weird, like, yeah, no, this isn't okay kind of elements come out. I think I quit at a chapter where it just goes full on like I don't even want to say what it is. It's just like, no, this is just like bad anime trope. After Nils really likes that show. Of course, yeah, I know. He likes, I was laughing my ass off. I was going on my local I was going to my, this bookstore website that's very, you know, it's the biggest bookstore website in Sweden. And on the front page was, this fat elf, thick elf comic. I was like, I'm pretty sure Nils has, like, every volume of that. He loves elves that are, like, thick. But yeah, the Monster Musume manga, it's okay. But it's cute. It's got good art. It's got really good art though. The artist just... Well, let's talk about like backgrounds and stuff. I remember the backgrounds especially stood out to me. They were really well handled. Very striking. There's that one chapter with the vampire girl. And it has some really cool... You can tell there's like that Hellsing influence. I gotta read or watch Hellsing at some point. I bought him that... What? That's like a plot twist in my mind. I thought he bought it. I just thought it was funny because, you know, he would order that and then they would be like, oh, what did you order? Oh, you know, I ordered a comic. Oh, cool. And then, you know, you open the comic and it's like... Big hips. Or whatever. Look, I have no basis to judge anyone on. I watched Monster Musume, all the 12 episodes. It's well, I wouldn't recommend it. The thing with reading it is that you can just skip the bad parts and you won't lose anything. But in the anime, you have to sit through it. You have to sit through every second and every minute of anime girls sweating, and it's not fun. It's really not fun. America burgers. No, I got... Oh, crap. Can I like get... No, what is this Proton John shit? I feel like I'm in like a 2006 something awful Let's Play all of a sudden. Come on. Don't be like this. This is awful. Okay. Do you guys hear that? Do you hear the do you hear the wrath of the Swedish weather? I really hope I can export this stream, because if I can't, I'm gonna cry. I know I can't for the previous streams, the ones that were archived before they got deleted. Do you know the rules for that, Kaga? All I would have to do is just download the stream. And I mean, Twitch streams tend to go for an hour, so you'd have to be able to download. I don't even care if they're shit quality or not. I just didn't want to risk recording today. I'd rather just... I don't want to lose any hard drive stuff. What rules? Oh, I was just wondering in terms of like exporting a Twitch stream, like are there any like things I have to keep in mind for that, or any caveats or whatever? Oh, that's like a weird level. That's a repeating level where you get like extra lives. I forgot to say this. Not yet. We're gonna have to go maximum lives later. But yeah, I'm just wondering, is there like anything I should keep in mind for that? Because I just want to know if after the stream I can just export this thing and put it on YouTube. That's all I really want. But you see down in the corner, you see a monster count next to your coins. That's actually how many enemies you kill. Once that reaches 99, it overlaps and you get an extra... No, you get a star, I think, or a random power-up. This is the best level for like farming coins, by the way. It doesn't get any better than this. Now you can just go on your stream, on edit, and then download. Okay, good. That's what I was wondering. You know, I'm glad video games have this thing where the thing you collect sounds nice to collect. I'm writing a video right now. A script for a video, and that's one of my main points about the game, where just everything feels good to collect. This takes a second to prepare. Okay, that's good to know. Come on, TJ, let's go. Oh, you know your stream is failing when you have to hum. Oh, here we go. Crunchy. Imagine like waking up and then realizing you're in the Crunchyroll office building. That would be. Would that be like hell? Hell on earth? Okay, I wanted 999 because with that, we can go gambling. Not that we need that. Oh, this is a weird thing. That's like an arrow pointing up. Nice, I got it. I didn't know that was there. I thought that looked a bit odd. I think I'm having like my late night stomach problems. I'm actually gonna get them checked out at the doctor tomorrow, actually. I'm just gonna just press the button. Well, hey, I got an extra life out of it, so it's whatever. I think Thor is very angry with me today. He's smashing his hammers up there. Okay, I'm gonna return. I hope I can do this. Can I? No, I gotta go. Oh, whatever. Let's do it. Let's gamble. Who's the worst streamer on Twitch yet? Royboy140. He is a demon. I'm just kidding. Roy's awesome. Roy's a really good streamer. I really like watching him. I really like his Mario Kart streams where I can join and beat him up. Anyways, here's 999 coins. We're gonna gamble. This is the only other way of getting extra lives. And I can't watch. Oh god. 3, 2, 1. You know what? We're gonna be a bit unique. We're gonna go Spanish. We're gonna go Drake Bell. Drake Bellissimo. We're gonna go uno, dos, tres. Oh fuck, I can't watch. No! I actually did get 999, or I got full lives once. Okay, let's do this instead. Did I just waste my money? I think I just wasted my money. I got one extra life out of that. One puny little extra life. Did I get a power up? I probably should be timing this. I'm really just digging myself a hole. Down in a hole. Okay, whatever. Well, this is probably better for the space level anyway because you don't really need the bunny. What does Netflix show? Ragnarok the other night. It's pretty good. I don't really watch Netflix stuff. I have Netflix, but I don't really like watch it. In fact, there's a lot of stuff I'm missing out on. I've been watching The Office, but that's not on Netflix. I pirated that because availability and like 5 million streaming services. Pretty good. I'm only, before that I was sort of familiar with the UK version, which is really terrifying to watch. If you want a show that will haunt you, watch the UK Office. It's soul-crushingly awkward. Try it out when you get time. I'll check it out. I'll Google it. But I'm glad I checked out the US Office. It's pretty good. I really like it. I don't want to be the something guy, you know? Ryan started the fire. Uh-oh, it's getting bad outside. I'm scared that the stream is gonna like die. Okay, this is kind of funny. Yeah, there actually is a little bit of a secret. You gotta go up here, then you get to go to the space level. To the space level. No, I don't want to do this. I don't want to. Okay, the bonus room is kind of like bad in a way because you can. Yeah, like I don't really want that. I wonder if I can just walk out. I'll try that next time. Let's see how this level fares. Whoa, okay, this looks cool. I like this. I like the color scheme they went for. My favorite sitcom is The Meme House. What, do you have a favorite sitcom? Like an actual like sitcom, not like you know, funny joke. My favorite is probably Frasier. Like I like Fawlty Towers too for British stuff, but when it comes to like the American sitcom, you can't get any better than Frasier. It's just so witty. I love that one joke where I love Niles because he has this. He's very particular about everything. He has all these great just all these great lines. My favorite one is the he has to listen to a thing. and this character is like telling jokes and it's awful, and he says something like, you know, laughter is the best medicine. And he says something like, well, I didn't realize I was part of the placebo group, or for some reason, I know explaining the joke makes it worse, but I thought that was funny. Probably How I Met Your Mother. Yeah, I hear early How I Met Your Mother is really good. How it ended is very mixed, I think. Like, early How I Met Your Mother is like really, really good, really tight. I'm thinking about that one sitcom, Spin City. I watched a little bit of it. I don't know if it's my thing, but Michael J. Fox is really good in it. He's got a lot of energy. Apparently they replace him with Charlie Sheen at some point, and I'm just like, how the hell does that work? It's like the worst offending choice. I don't know. I mean, to be fair, he was kind of like a... Like, not... He wasn't, like, disrespected back in the 90s, I guess. Wasn't that, like, a 2000 thing? Getting sucks big horse balls. Oh yeah, I'm also thinking about Scrubs. Scrubs was another show I remember catching on TV at some point and liking. But I never sat down and, like, actually watched it. I love all those, like, mid-2000s shows. They're really funny to think about. Like, what was popular... Like I said, like with Charlie Sheen, you got 2.5 Men, which is really not that good. I watched it when I was 12, and I thought it was like okay. It's got some good episodes. I feel like when it has a joke and it actually like lands, you're like, well, I just kind of wish this joke was attached to a better show. So I don't have to see this. And it sucks because there are like good actors on the show who are capable of being funny. Like, I think the guy who plays Alan does a really good job of being like this borderline neurotic, uncool dad. But they kind of hit it home too hard. They hit that nail way too hard. Charlie Sheen just sucks. He's terrible. Yeah, you know, it has its moments, but it's not worth sludging through. It's just terrible. Scrubs is your favorite. That's cool. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. I hear that Scrubs has one season that was meant to be a spin-off, and it ended up being an official season for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know what was going on there. I know with Frasier, the thing that happened with Frasier that was kind of weird was that Daphne's actress got pregnant, and they couldn't really hide that. So they had this entire thing where she goes to like a camp to lose weight, and it's very mean-spirited and weird, and then her mother shows up apparently. I haven't watched that far, but this is what I hear, and I'm just like, oh, that sounds kind of terrible. What? So what I hear is that the sweet spot is like season 1 to 6, which is good. That's like a good stretch to have. I gotta watch more Cheers, but I don't know how much I'm gonna be into it, because I know it's the precursor to Frasier, and Frasier shows up in it, but I don't know, like that whole bar aspect, I don't know if that's gonna jive with me, because I don't like alcohol, and alcohol kind of scares me, so I'm kind of worried that show's gonna like actually, no joke, like trigger me or something. But I remember catching an episode when I was a kid and I liked it. Like, I remember that being a show that I liked watching, so I don't know if I'm mixing it up with something else. I just ended Scrubs at that point. Yeah. Better to burn out than to fade away, as what was his name? Neil Young said. Just go out on a high note. You know what show? Oh, Dexter. I like Dexter. Dexter's a great show. But you don't watch past season 4. Just don't, or even season 2. I'll say this. Season 1 of Dexter is brilliant. You're always on edge. It's anxiety inducing. It's great. It's also got Surprise Motherfucker in it. No, that's season 2, I think. Yeah, season 2 is Surprise Motherfucker. Yeah, the murder show. Dexter Morgan. He's like he's part of a police team or a detective team or whatever. He's a blood specialist, but he also murders people. And I really like that concept. It's based on a book though, but whatever. No, I like season 1. It's very anxiety inducing because he's basically playing 2 characters in one. He's playing everyday Dexter and then murder Dexter. Season 2 is when Dexter is really, really close to basically getting fucked over. And his secret about to spill. He's about to spill the beans. So, season 2, you know, you couldn't get any more... You can't get any more, you can't get any more intense than that. But they really, really tried with season 3 and it fails. Season 3 just wasn't that good. They involve another character and it's just not that cool. I don't even like that character very much either. Season 4, it gets kind of back on track. And in my opinion, if you watch season 1 to 4 and you end on 4, that's a good enough ending. Because I feel like that ending is very close to what the creator originally intended, which is not how the show actually ends. The way the actual show ends is so stupid. It's so silly that if I said it, it would sound like a joke. I don't even know if I want to spoil it, honestly, because I don't want anyone watching this, you know. Mario, what the hell is up? What's up with Mario? I don't know what was happening there. Yeah, found my new thumbnail. Well, okay, that's enough. 49 lives is good. But yeah, season 4 has this character in it that's absolutely... See, I would say season 4 is good. Not as good as 1 and 2, but it's good. When season 4, it introduces a character that basically kind of rivals Dexter. And the entire season... The Sun? No. It's about... Season 4 has... If you're talking about season 3, it's just a friend of his, basically. Season 4, it's the big character that shows up is this other killer. And Dexter looks to him because at this point Dexter's like knee-deep in family stuff. He's taking care of his family and really, really struggling to manage all that, and he's slipping up and screwing things up. So he looks to this other killer guy and it's like, okay, well, this guy has his life together, so I should probably look to him. And turns out, you know, he starts stalking him basically and gets invited for family dinner and everything. And he you know, he inspects the home and you can just see all these little details like, whoa. Like, the son doesn't get along with the dad. The daughter is really anxious and is really kind of weird. So he goes to the family Thanksgiving dinner. You can look up, if you don't even care about Dexter, just look up Dexter Thanksgiving scene, and it's the most tense, awkward thing you'll ever watch. It's awesome. It's the part where the killer guy, he's a sweet old man. He's a sweet old man, and then, everyone in the, and then the mom says, what are we all thankful for? And, everyone in the, family is like, oh, I'm thankful for this and thankful for that. And then, the dad is like, I'm not thankful for any of you. Or something like that. It's and basically the mom is the thing about that scene is they nailed the psychology behind it, like just the way they try to switch subjects and he just goes like, oh, shut up you bitch or whatever. Really terrifying scene, but it's so good. That is the how everyone goes, oh, that's the moment when Walter White becomes Heisenberg. That is that moment amplified to 10, because it's literally just it's a snap of a finger and the character just completely changes. And then, he basically just says, I think you need to leave. And then Dexter's like, no, I'm not gonna leave. It's things like that that make Dexter a good character, in that, not good morally, of course, but that when you write a character, you need hooks to like the character. And not like as in like, oh, he's a good person, but like, give us reasons to to at least struggle with hating him. And with Dexter, it's is that the teeth killer guy? What did he do? No, it was a bathtub. He would kill them in bathtubs, and it would often be like women, I think. Imagine joining the stream being like, wait, hang on. This can't be right. Why is he talking about bathtubs and blood and violence? If you're just dropping in, you're about to see the one part of the game that actually kind of like, whoa, okay, this is hard. Keep in mind, this is Mario's castle, and Wario's like, I'm gonna renovate it, and he puts in like spiky testicles of death. They swing back and forth, slapping you in the face. Anyway, yeah, I feel like Dexter has all of these qualities, but it's like, he has enough justice to be kind of likable. Like, I remember there's this scene, the sister annoyed me. She's okay, I like the sister. There's this scene, basically in season 5, a lot of the kids in his family that he's taking care of, or that he's basically the dad of, they grow up, and there's this stepdad who is really mean to one of the kids, and Dexter beats the shit out of him in this one scene. It's not fun to watch, but it's one of those scenes I imagine if you actually watch it, it's like, whoa, okay, that's a good moment. Let's just skip these. I realize there's like traps, you're not supposed to walk on them. I like those kind of like morally like, should I really like this character? But then you realize, yeah, they're kind of fun in a fucked up way. I think my favorite character in Dexter that wasn't Dexter was, oh, what is his name? The Puerto Rican guy. The Catholic. You can tell he has a really fucked up past, but he just really cares for everyone. And his relationship to Dexter is heartbreaking because you can tell Dexter just doesn't like the guy. But this guy, he has a heart of gold. You know, he's fucked up. You know, he screwed up his family and all that, but he really wants to do the best. And he kind of treats everyone at the agency kind of like a second family that he wants to take responsibility for, and it's really heartwarming. It's a very cool character. When Dexter goes sicko mode, we're so close to beating the game. After this, I'm gonna read, or I'm gonna watch Roy Boy. I think my next stream I would want to do is probably Kirby's Dream Land 2. And then Link's Awakening as a long-term thing. I want to do Link's Awakening so bad. That game's awesome. The only problem is I can't save it because my controller doesn't allow me to press all the buttons at the same time, so I can't access the save screen. So I might have to use save states, which is terrifying. I'm really terrified of it. Probably streaming a bit too then. Oh, that's cool. Like, go ahead and send me links to that. I really want to watch more streams. They're really relaxing, and I like listening to them when I'm writing. Speaking of which, one of my scripts is almost done. This looks really odd, but he has colors. Oh my god. I mean, that makes sense. Okay, so oh, fuck this. Okay, if I die here, I think I restart at the boss. But I don't want to take my chances with this. So the problem with this boss is that when he jumps and crash lands, he vibrates the whole screen and you can't really do anything. No! Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah. They gave me an orange filled with ice cream. What? What do you mean? Sounds kind of funny. What is Balan Wonderworld? Why does everyone talk about that? That's a game by the Sonic creator, right? Like, I'm so out of touch with these games. Whenever there's a game that comes out that everyone hates, I'm just like, I don't care. I don't want to hear it. It's one of the reasons why I don't want to make negative videos on my channel. I don't ever want to make a video that's just me going, this game suck! Because I want to make sure that it's like, it's really, really important to me that the video at least has... I understand why this happened, because the devs were really, really rushed. It sucks that the game sucks, but there is glimmer of hope in it, and thankfully it comes out in the sequel, or something like that. I want to have optimism in it, because I feel like that's not how I want to talk to people about video games, and I treat my video as kind of like an extension of me talking. It's basically a glorified, edited podcast more than a review. At least that's how I think of it when I make it. Food place, yeah, that sucks. It's Mighty Number 9 situation. Yeah, Mighty Number 9 was another one of those, like, everyone's just laughing about the game, and it just feels like kind of mean and just like, I don't know if I want to be part of this. I don't know what was going, but at the same time, Mighty Number 9 has this added thing of people crowdfunding it, which is kind of, you know, not fun. So, what happened with Red Ash? It's pretty much a scam. Well, yeah, I mean, functionally... Why do I sound like George Costanza? Mathematically, Jerry, I had to do it. I realized the other day that I'm slowly becoming like Kramer, like a female version of Kramer, and I hate it. Because I can't eat sandwiches without Dijon. Like, that one episode where Kramer breaks into Jerry's apartment for the 52nd time, and it's like... eating his sandwiches, and it's like, oh, what is this? Oh, it's, you know, a sandwich. Oh, it's gotta have Dijon. This is so stupid. I have to have Dijon on. I can't do it without. Kramer with a gun. Jerry! My favorite Kramer Jerry interaction is the Rogers thing. The chicken place. Jerry, my rods and cones are all screwed up. It's the episode where this chicken place opens up, and it's so bright that Kramer can't go to sleep. So he goes into Jerry's apartment. It's like, oh, I can't eat, I can't sleep. All I can see is the red son of a chicken or whatever. And he's like eating tomato juice and spilling it all over the place and being like, Jerry, I gotta move in with you. I don't know, Kramer. I just worry that after a while, we're gonna start getting on each other's nerves a bit. Oh, you know, you're a heavy sleeper. Let's switch apartments. Oh. Or I can sleep in the park, where you can knock these walls down and make a 8-room luxury suite. Jerry, these are load-bearing walls. You can't take these down. They're not gonna come down. Oh, I love quoting Seinfeld. It's like my life now. That's like putting your mouth into the bowl. You know, if there's a way I could get her death certificate. Is that the most despicable thing George ever did? Was try to get a woman's death certificate to get like a free flight home? Or something? But that might be the worst thing George ever did. Now that I think about it, he's done a lot of awful things, like there being a fire, pushing over kids to get to the exit and trying to justifying it. But he's awful in that episode because he's like trying to get a woman's death certificate to save money. It's the worst. I need to watch Always Sunny. I feel like Always Sunny would really appeal to me because I feel like as a Swede, in Sweden, it's very prevalent to have kind of like a fatalistic sense of humor while also being kind of individualistic. Like, people can aspire to be who they want to be, but at the same time, you kind of realize, yeah, it's gonna go like shit at some points. So it's kind of like halfway between American humor of like, come on, guys, let's, that's the, like, everyone says that British humor is better. It's not better. It's just different. It comes from cultural, just the kind of stuff people joke about. In Britain, you go into a bar and you say, this place stinks, and everyone claps. You do that in America and everyone boos because it doesn't make any sense. Why would you say that? You guys stand 4 meters apart from each other on the bus station. That's true. We also don't sit next to each other. And when someone tries to do that, that's very awkward. Same thing in Japan, actually, I think. Which is funny because Japan has a very different cultural mindset from us. But yeah, I feel like my sense of humor, I like both. I like that kind of American. I like Frasier, for instance. Frasier has so many of these moments of, you know, the characters are struggling with this, but they aspire to do better. Every episode usually ends on oh, that's, you know, that's kind of cute kind of note, but it's never cheesy. It's very, very honest, very earnest show about, you know, family relations and all that. I love all those episodes where the dad and Frasier are trying to get along, and they're just not getting along, and they're like, yeah, you know, this is us. You know, we don't get each other. That's okay. We love each other anyway. Oh, come on. But yeah, I also love the Seinfeld and stuff, where it's like, it's mean. All the characters are assholes. They're awful people. I love seeing them fail. Yeah, and I like seeing that aspect of life as well. One of my favorite, this is an infamous one, but the Opposite episode, where George does the opposite. You know, he goes up to a woman and is like, my name is George. I'm unemployed and I live with my parents. And he actually nails it, and that's where he gets the Yankee Stadium job that lasts for the season until I think he gets fired because they suspected that he stole stuff, but it just came down to the fact that when they were talking about stealing stuff, he was eating Kung Pao chicken and he started sweating. That was the episode where Elaine hears that her boyfriend was in an accident and she stops at a place to get like candy. That's so funny to me. That's like my sense of humor. Another I feel like when it comes to redeemable, like I know a lot of people point to maybe Kramer, maybe Jerry. I don't know. I think those two characters are kind of assholes, and I don't like them. Like I think they're not that redeemable. I feel like George is surprisingly, like, he makes a lot of sense sometimes. Like the when he has that Cortex jacket, and he has this entire rant about having to bring gifts to a dinner party. And it's like, look, why do I have to bring shit? Why can't I just go? Isn't it enough to be invited? Why do I have to bring why wine? Why not Pepsi? Pepsi's cheaper. Don't they like Pepsi? And they're like, no, you're not gonna bring Pepsi to a party. To a dinner or whatever. That's not a good idea. They're like, look, should we stop for a cake? Look, let's just get ring dings. Just the fucking ring dings. Come on, I'm so close. I really don't. Oh, my mamma mia. Tortellini, I was so close. Let's talk about TV a bit more. I got mosquito bites today. It started raining like hell and puddles formed and there's mosquitoes everywhere. If you're Finnish, I'm so sorry. Finland is a war zone right now. It's like the Finnish winter war, except it's a Finnish summer war. Oh, come on. That middle one never fires. That's useful to know. Ugh. I'm actually sweating a bit. This stream ended up way longer than I was intending it to be. Can you guys hear the rain? I'm genuinely curious. Oh, what? Oh, here we go. One of the things I'm a little bit nervous about for making my new videos is that, you know, writing scripts is easy in a sense. Well, it's hard, but you don't really have to deal with people. But with doing voiceovers, you have to deal with your voice, and when you're already dysphoric, that hurts. It hurts listening to your own voice. I'm really not looking forward to doing voiceovers for these next few videos. Oh, sup? Hey, JP. Oh god, it's been forever. It's been years. How are you? Are you doing okay? Okay, let me try this. Oh, no! Damn it. Always fun doing streams because I guess notifs reach everyone that I haven't talked to in a long time. And, oh, like, it's just nice seeing people like that again. You haven't seen in a while. Let's talk about script writing. I'm doing okay. Hope you develop a voice you're comfortable with. Thank you. That means a lot. Script writing is hard. Yeah. I just write down a lot of notes on my phone and then I write them if they sound good. The thing is, I try not to make it too formal sounding because I noticed that I write the kind of I want to have the vibe of like you're listening to someone just rattle on about a thing they like for a few minutes. So that's just kind of like the vibe I want to give. And that means that my script can just kind of be a mess in terms of just like okays and ums. Mine's got a lot more texture in the last couple of years, but only when I want to utilize that. Makes sense. I have a lot of voice training ahead of me, and a big part of that is just like being afraid of trying it. I'll see what I can do for the videos. I just don't know for like Twitch streaming because that's like 2 hours of trying to like do something, and that's a lot. I'm gonna have like 2 water bottles instead of 1. This song is terrifying when you think. I don't know what's going on in it, but I like it. And then this part. Oh god. Let's try this. The momentum in the jump is really odd. It's somewhere in between Super Mario World and like it's somewhere in between Super Mario World, Super Mario Brothers 3, and Super Mario Brothers 1. It's got the momentum of Super Mario Brothers 1, but you got like air flexibility this time around, but it's just like barely usable, barely workable. Oh god, it's still going outside. The bone bridges is really intimidating. You're doing okay. I gotta get into the Wario Land games. I've been playing 2 on my 3DS for a while. Really cool game. I'm not sure how I feel about the music. And it's got a lot of repeat enemies. But it's a pretty neat game. I want to try 3 as well. 1 is I'm mixed on. I played it for a bit and it was very sluggish. And I don't know, I think that's a very mood game. Like, it's okay. But it might also, I don't know, I played it at midnight when I was already super tired, and I doubt that's a good game to play at midnight. It's more slow paced than, say, this. But it also has the same, it's obviously playing on, like, the same engine or something, because well, you know what I mean. Like, it's, like, the UI is the same. It's got the same, like, monster counter, I think. It feels very similar because, you know, it's Super Mario Land 3 after all. Okay, give me the Firefly. Good, good, good. Okay. Play. I was gonna say pray, but I said play instead. Play to Jesus. Brr. I don't know if this does anything. I don't. Okay, just go. Go! Oh no! That was embarrassing. That was the... That was really embarrassing. Okay, that was terrible. I'm gonna have to try that again. Oh. Oh. Why on God's green earth do you have to be... Oh god, I forgot it had a timer. It's very generous though, but Jesus. I'm really excited to get to Wario Land 4 because that game is so well animated. I want to play that. It's really cute. I like how my headcanon for Wario is that he's totally non-binary because he just doesn't care. He already can't die because he doesn't care to. Like, that's actually canon, no joke. Like, Wario can't die because he has to care to die. So I feel like he would be the same with like gender and stuff. He'd just be like, I don't know. I don't really know anything about this. I don't know about Waluigi though. I mean, I think Waluigi has things figured out a bit more. With Wario, it's just like, it's whatever. And oh, I need to play Wario World, the weird Treasure developed one. Treasure made... Oh, what games did they make again? I'm really bad with game dev stuff. Radiant Silvergun, right? No, they did Radiant Silvergun, right? Or am I, like, going crazy? I know they did... No, what... They did... Gunstar Heroes, I know that one. I also know Guardian Legends? Guardian Legends? Guardian Heroes. Guardian Legends on the Saturn. That's a game I want to stream at some point, just for the hell of it. Because I'm starting to notice there's a lot of latency in the stream. Oops. That's not good. Or maybe there isn't, I don't know. Maybe it's just on my end. Uh-oh, screen, come on. Oh, I don't know why it does that. Answer Heroes gives me an overwhelming amount of anxiety and I don't like that. Oh, that's fair. It's a very intense game. I've never finished it, I think. I played it in co-op once and it was fun. I like Gunstar Heroes. But like you say, it's just a mess to play. It's just so much stuff going on. When it comes to anxiety games, any real-time strategy game freaks me out, personally. I can't play, I had Total War Rome and Medieval 2 on my computer. I was like, yeah, I like history. I want to learn more about me spamming a bunch of cavalry units, you know? And they're good games, they're really, really good. But like, and they're really detailed. Like, Rome has an absurd amount of detail. Like, you want to generate a scenario to play through? Go ahead, and you'll see like the individual towns, and they're all random, and it's awesome. I think they're random. It's one of those games you can get really sucked into. But I can't play it. It's too intense. I can't manage all those units. It freaks me out. I can play Civ fine. I can play turn-based strategy just fine. I just don't like action stuff. I think I'm also like that with action RPGs. Like, I couldn't really get into Xenoblade when I first played it. Xenoblade is just so much stuff happening, and I'm just like, can I just go back and play like Donkey Kong on an arcade machine? That's like easy. I was always rubbish at RTS games. It's been a while since I played any too. I like turn-based because turn-based gives you time to read the room and read what you have to do. You get nothing in like real time. And the thing is, I like StarCraft and I like Warcraft 3. I think those are fun. I like playing with the AI. I don't like playing online or with friends, because if I play with a friend and someone gets really upset, and usually that's me, because I'm a sore loser probably. I feel like the perfect thing would be playing that kind of game and being just as new at it as your friend, and then just like getting good at it together instead of one person being like, oh, you gotta play this game, and then they're really good at it and the other person isn't. So I just play with AI. I play single player, and that's fun enough, but it's also very stressful. StarCraft is like pretty stressful. Warcraft 3 is a bit more manageable, but also has heroes in it, and that's so much stuff to manage. And then Age of Empires is also really... then again, in Age of Empires, you can just like make just a giant unit thing and then just spam. I guess out of those, I would say I like StarCraft the most, because StarCraft has awesome music. I need to get StarCraft 1 again, but you can't customize the AI, so that kind of sucks. Only in 2. Maybe you can add the StarCraft 1 music to 2. I'll have to check that out. Maybe someday I can stream it. It'll be the worst Twitch stream ever. People be like, oh, new Twitch, and oh, this new streamer, you know, they're streaming StarCraft. Wonder if they're any good. It's just a bot match, and it's just like, it's just me like going, haha, StarCraft. Wait, okay, I see comments, but I can't read them. Oh my god, I did it! Okay, I think we won. I think I'm done. No! Oh god, I almost fucked that up. Don't do that. That's a downgrade. Look at this. Yeah, Bobby Wario. Yeah, there you go. I only know StarCraft as that game that I almost said Southcraft. South Korea got really huge into. Yeah. StarCraft. Yeah, that's the thing that scares me with StarCraft, Warcraft, Age of Empires. They have these huge competitive scenes, and I'm not interested in them. I'm just interested in playing the game and having fun. I'm gonna bounce now and play some of these demos. Have a great stream. Thank you. You have a good time. Does anyone else say Deku Scrub at the entrance? It looks like a Deku Scrub with like a hat. And that's Mario Land 2. Great game. I played Age of Empires with a friend once, and it was like... It was really fun because the way we played it was very, very like... I just like expanded everywhere, and I didn't know what I was doing. I just expanded. And the person I played with, they never expanded. They just kept building walls and walls and walls. So when I went to their base, it was like infiltrating like a prison camp. I mean, it was insane how many walls they built. Like it was like one wall, 10 towers. Another wall, 10 towers. It was like the Theodosian wall to Constantinople, but on crack, basically. All the enemies are showing up. That's really cool. What? Grafisuski? What? Is this in Spanish? I don't think I think I missed something. Autor de música. Okay, yeah, it's in Spanish. Actually, before I sign off, I want to try Luigi. So this hack actually does come with Luigi, and I want to check it out. Yeah, I'm just gonna reset my Game Boy, not you know, an emulator or anything. I don't know what you're talking about. So, oh, I like this. It's a cute sprite. So I'm just gonna, let's try Pumpkin Zone. Actually, in fact, I want to try something in Pumpkin Zone. I want to try and get that secret, and just see what it looks like. It's here. Oh my god! Look at his jump. That's the first thing I'm noticing is that his jump. Oh whoa, that sprite work was a bit sloppy. Otherwise, it looks fine. Or it, you know, he looks fine. Unless he uses it pronoun. Whoa, okay, that's really throwing me off. God, I can't believe I get like this every time I have to go to bed. I gotta get that checked out. It's probably not good. Okay, hold on to this because the secret is, oh god, that jump is always gonna catch me off guard. In fact, I'm thinking about Link's Awakening again. I feel like that really is one of the best Zelda games to ever come out. It's not my favorite, but it's so far up there. It gets really close. I think what I love about it is that it's very much like a toy-like Zelda game. It's very much like, it feels like a Zelda game being played with like miniature figures. It's hard to explain. All the songs in the game sound like they're being played from a music box just because it's on a Game Boy and it's got all these staccato notes. And of course you have a few tracks that are not staccato, but I don't know, it has this very plucky sound to it. Very airy. I'm also thinking of the Oracle games too, like War on Village. That's one of my favorite Zelda themes ever. I could fall asleep to that, it's so beautiful. I don't know if anyone else gets that vibe with Link's Awakening, but that game really is a good, like, and then everything was fine in the end. Good night, and then, you know, you go to bed. It's like it's a good night game. It's also one of the easier Zelda games once you get into it. At first it's kind of tough because you don't get like quarter hearts, but that's kind of common for like the 8-bit Zelda ones. Can I? Yeah. I need the bunny and I keep missing that one ghost. So this, what is it? What is it based on? Isn't it a classical composition that now is like kind of like associated with like waddling, like I don't know what the actual like composition is called. No, no, no! Don't do that! Don't do that! Yeah, this is very staccato-y. This is very much something you'd hear in Link's Awakening. I just know it as the... yeah, it is! Nice you pointed that out! That game has a lot of, like, stock, you know, typical, like, stock music. I know it's not, you know, stock music, but it's, like, all those classical compositions, like, oh, what's it called? Isn't that the can? No. I'm so bad with this. I'm sorry, this is not my forte. It's very odd, that's all I can say. Oh, I remember that. Okay, so if you die here, you die in real life. You know what? I don't think I will. I will actually get the fire flower. Nice, I like this color. Super Mario Land is so funny. It's like, it's okay. It's not, I wouldn't say it's like a great game, but I can't hate it either. It's so funny. It's such a clumsy game. It's also weirdly not good for Game Boy in the sense that it's way too small for the screen. I tried playing it on mine, you know, the one that we're playing on right now, you know, except I expanded the screen. Yeah, I tried playing it on mine, and I could barely see Mario. I don't get how you're supposed to play that on, like, a road trip with, like, passing lights and stuff. This is just a 1-up level. There's not really much more to it. Nice. Okay. There's one more in Turtle Zone that I know. But I don't want to do it. I don't have the energy. I think I'm gonna call it quits here. Alright, thanks everyone for watching. There's gonna be another stream on Wednesday at the same time at 9 PM GMT +2. I don't know. That's the one time zone. I'm bad with time zones. Basically like European time zone. Like German time zone. I'm not German, but you know. And I'm just gonna see how long I can keep that up. Maybe I'll throw in another day, or I won't. It's not a big deal. I'll probably like do random streams if I feel up for it. Thanks for the stream. Well, I'm glad you say that. Yeah, I'm tired now. I want to go and take not a sleep, but at least take a little lie down. But yeah, see you guys on Wednesday. Take care.